Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Alright. So this video is gonna be about stuff when I was scared of as a kid. So, what was I scared of before? Well, as a kid, I was afraid of heights on high adult rides at theme parks, and like as a kid, I used to be afraid of roller coasters with loops. Since I was scared, I grew up with being scared on them. Since I was scared of loops on roller coasters till I went on it the first time when I was like 11 years old. And and then the other stuff I was scared of as a kid is like probably creepy Halloween decorations, like even going trick-or-treating and of some neighbors building a haunted house or some like a fort, and to go into that haunted house to get some candy. Oh, and I remember one time at my old neighborhood, my dad, brother, and I went trick-or-treating, and then we went into that fake haunted house, how it was built. And then I was scared going in when we grabbed a candy. And as soon as when I got out of the haunted house, the what's it called? The it's I know it's something, or like it's something like how it's something from the electricity, how it kind of makes you scare off or something, and then it was like roar. That was out loud, and that's all. Yeah, like I heard what those are called though, but I'm confused. I'm confused, and then the fake creepy guy scared us and stuff like that. Right after when I got out of the haunted house, fort, from getting candy, and oh wait, I think I heard one when I used to watch the We Clown Around when they used to make videos. I think it's called animatronic. Like as soon as when I got out of the haunted house, the fake one, the animatronic went off. How the creepy guy was like scaring us or something, and that's all. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, also when we used to go trick-or-treating for Halloween at my old neighborhood, as a kid, someone dressed up like a creepy wolf or something. And then that creepy wolf costume person was telling me to come over and get some candy, and then so far he got up fast and then tried to scare me away and stuff like that. But I know that usually happens to kids most often. Like probably if you walk by them, they can scare you. They can jump scare you. Well, I can't imagine those people dressed up like that doing that to other kids, because they would make the kids cry or something. But yeah, maybe that person who was dressed like a creepy wolf, the black one, was telling me to go get some candy, and then somehow just jump up and scared me off. And that's all. Although there's some things that I would still be scared of, is like even if there's ghosts in town, I would be scared in a haunted house to not feel any safe there. Well, speaking of haunted houses, I used to watch the Creepy Girl in the House, like Creepy Girl with the hair covered on her face, of how the creepy girl was going everywhere and stuff like that. A haunted house like that is a nightmare, and that's all. I mean, there's the insane video how a lady, I think it was a mother, was recording her kids to play on their baby table with their coloring or something, and then one of them got so scared from the other room that some creepy monsters or ghosts were gonna pop out, and then she must have heard some, but I can't imagine I would be scared that too. And then the other girl was laughing when she was crying over being scared of a haunted house. And then she turned her and faced the other. She turned around and faced the back way to look at the room. And then some minutes later, she started noticing something that was going on in that room with the lights off. She started screaming and then started crying and stuff like that. I used to watch that all the time. That of the kids getting really scared in the house, how it's getting haunted. What a nightmare. And other things I was scared of was fire drills at regular schools. Mostly in middle school, I was scared of fire drills because, like at first when I started middle school, the teacher was explaining about the fire alarms at school, that they were very loud, as hell, and then I was. Oh yeah, and other thing I was scared of was that I was scared to go to the bathroom in middle school, my early times of being in middle school, my first middle school, because like I was scared to be in the bathroom by myself in the public restroom in middle school. And I got so scared of the fire alarm going off right when I'm in the bathroom. I think it happened. I think I got scared of the fire alarm in the bathroom in elementary school in the early times. Like a couple other times, I was scared of fire drills like that. Yeah, one of my friends had a fear of fire drills too. And and another thing I was scared of was that I think when I was 11, when I went to my last elementary school, the rest of the time being in elementary school, in the speech room, I was way too scared to be in the classroom all by myself because of the fire alarm. And then I was like, I'm getting scared now. And then I got out of the classroom and wait for the teacher to show back. And that's all. Another thing what can scare me is the balloons popping. And that's all. Even though they're loud. And the fireworks screaming noise. Oh, those would scare me. And that's all. And then, definitely I have fears of creepy girls that show how creepy people can get, like with eyes like this. So creepy. Yeah, one of my best friend and I have fears of being in haunted houses with the creepy girl with the hair covered in her face. That's a nightmare. Oh yeah, when I first went to middle school, the fire alarms were spectral advanced horn strobes, and those are the worst ones on the planet. And in elementary school, it depends what it calls, and then at my brother's old high school where he went to, it has Gentex Commanders 3. And my old high school where I went to has the same thing as middle school has, the spectral advanced horn strobes. And also when I was staying at high school for the job training program at Fry's, like, we thought we were gonna have a fire drill one time on. Oh yeah, so it was right on Halloween when it happened. Like we were gonna have a fire drill like 6-hour class, and then we thought there's no fire drills, and then in speech class this really jumped me out of my seat, how they just surprised us that they lied, that there was going to be a fire drill, and that legit scared me. And then sometime afterwards, I got scared in speech class the rest of the time, which had to be so ridiculous because in high school I got used to them and not worried about them going off every time. That was such a nightmare to be scared of, like the fire drills somehow. And what else was I scared of? I would be scared on tall slides, it's like falling down the sky to the ground. Since those what I would be scared of is like jumping off the cliff. And that's all. Well, every once in a while, if I'm up at night, I get. So last year, the power outage happened on Memorial Day night, and I was in the middle of watching YouTube, like kid buying a camera video. That my favorite videos that they gave his sister a brand new car, which had almost 10 miles. And when I was in the middle of watching it, the power blew so hard, and then the lights turned off first, and then the TV turned off next, and my first time dealing with the power outage here last year, all I saw was nothing but black, and I got really scared with no light. About how this happened, that every power went out in Scottsdale around this place. And it was such a nightmare. Like, I cannot imagine the dark here. Like, the dark here is insane. Yeah, like, it's such a nightmare in the dark. I just get really scared when I hear nothing and see all black in the dark with no light. That is such a nightmare. Oh yeah, when we used to have a cabin in Flagstaff in Forest Highlands, definitely at night there's no lights there in Forest Highlands. And then there was that one time we had trouble finding our house in Forest Highlands when we got there at 9 on a Friday night for President's Day weekend. And all we saw was nothing but headlights shining, and we couldn't see where our house was and stuff like that, so we had trouble trying to get in. And like, I can't imagine being in the dark there in Forest Highlands, how I see nothing and stuff like that. And then even though seeing stars on the sky, I would be scared there. Like, even though the and in the dark there at Forest Highlands at night is such a nightmare. It's so insane. And even though we just have to have our strong flashlights, and I'd rather be with somebody in the dark there than myself, because I would be really scared of some creepy stuff happening in the dark. And then I used to be scared when I got up and moved to a different bedroom, how my dad was snoring around 3 a.m., how it woke me up that night. Like in that cabin where we used to have, in the dark there would be so insane as well. I would be scared if I hear nothing and see all black in the dark. That was such a nightmare. And then as soon as when I moved to the different bedroom around 3 a.m. that time, I covered my ears, and I got scared of like a creepy bear or a creepy person or something. Yeah, and I moved to a different bedroom where it was quiet because my dad was snoring, and I couldn't go to sleep through my dad snoring. And what else that scares me? Like being in the middle of the nowhere in the dark would be such a creep, even though it's such a nightmare in the dark and all I could see is nothing. Like if something loud noises goes off, that scares me and stuff like that. And yeah, and well, now at least I go to bed early at night, because every time I'm up at night, here at my place, I worry about power outages happen very often, but they happen very rare. That's all. And oh yeah, when I first did the jet ski for the first time, I was scared at first, and then I got used to it as like the acceleration cars, the automobiles. And then when I first started driving, I was a little nervous but kind of scared, but I got used to it and I overcame my fears and stuff like that. Although I would be scared driving in the snow though, which is I can try and learn. I would be scared on tower drops on theme parks, and I don't know, I guess that's all I wanted to add in to say stuff I was scared of as a kid, and that's all. But anyway, thanks for watching, and wait a minute. Never mind, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend and a good night tonight, and I'll see you guys next time.